Do you accept the yield, sir?
Yes, and thank you, Madam President, and thank you, Senator Duff. About, I guess it's 12 days ago, on Saturday, May 20th, I had the blessing to attend my daughter's graduation at Fordham University and sat for hours in the driving rain as we watched the graduation. And the one thing that I thought was so interesting that day was, despite the driving rain, we got drenched, soaked to the bone. It was cold and raw. But yet, as you looked around, all you saw were smiles, congratulations. Everyone was happy. And why? Why was that? Was it because we like sitting in the May rain? No. It's because of what education means in the life of our young. It means enrichment. It means excitement, hope, opportunity. Education are the keys to success, the keys to individuals attaining their maximum potential for who and what they want to be. And we smile and we celebrate that opportunity at graduations. So when you see a bill dealing with education come before the circle, to me it brings out that excitement of hope and opportunity. And when I first saw this bill, as a proposed bill number 1, that the general statutes be amended to provide equal and comprehensive access to education and academic opportunities for all children in Connecticut, I was hopeful that we were going to address some of the issues that I think confront the families of the state of Connecticut, confronting the realities that our families face. And I was hopeful and optimistic. We know that before COVID, 45% of Connecticut students didn't read at grade level. 45%. And the Center for Educational Policy research at Harvard University found that between 2019 and 2022, during COVID, Connecticut students lost 7 months of math and 4 months of reading instruction. Reading, writing, math, and science are the basics upon which all education is built. Now, post-COVID, the most recent rules or statistics are going to show in 2 of some of our largest cities, in 1, 67% of students read below the kindergarten, elementary, and middle school grade levels. That's 67%. And in 1 major city, 83% of third graders read below grade level. These are unacceptable facts. So when I looked at this, I felt, okay, we're going to start addressing this, because no kid in Connecticut should be left behind, and every kid should get their constitutionally protected education. Unfortunately, Senate Bill 1 misses that opportunity. And instead of addressing those urgent needs of our families, we're looking at putting more unfunded mandates on our towns, making little to no reforms to a dysfunctional Alliance District program, and it lacks those, I'm going to say, the emphasis on improving student achievement. In fact, tonight, we proposed an amendment to do a study on that academic achievement, to make this bill a better bill that we could vote for. But that amendment failed. So when we look at the bill, and you look at what's in it, mindful of the opportunity that we need to provide our students, it misses the mark. When I go back to my town and my district, I hear from families, they talk about how unaffordable Connecticut is. They talk about how hard it is just to make ends meet, how it's to live in Connecticut, you need 2 incomes, which means parents are distracted and they need support. They need more help. And our school systems need the same. They don't need more responsibilities of which the state isn't paying for. They don't need more bureaucracy and red tape and administrative functions. What we need, quite frankly, are more teachers in the classroom. And we need students reading at grade level. That's what we need. But this bill's not doing that. This bill is looking at bureaucracy and regulation without the money from the state to the town, which also means these struggling families in our communities that are making it living hand to mouth are now going to get an increase in their tax bill rather than the relief that they need, because their government locally is becoming more expensive by the votes we take here in Hartford. Let's put the money in the classroom, not into bureaucracy. That's what I hear families say. They say they want their kids taught the best possible education so that they can go and have an enriched life and find their way in whatever career choice they want to make. So, for those reasons, among others, but primarily for those reasons, I mean, there are things in here, don't get me wrong, are good, and in and of themselves may get votes and support from our caucus. But when you look at the totality of the bill, and you look at where it started in talking about equal and comprehensive access to education and academic opportunities, and where we end up, they're 2 different things. All students in our state deserve a better chance to learn, to excel, to be enriched, and to live out their best hopes and dreams. Sadly, this bill doesn't accomplish that. So thank you very much, Madam President, and at this time, I'd like to yield my time to Senator Looney.
Senator Looney.